Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Everyone, thank you for joining for Coffee and Clicks. I'm Gary Burton Jr. Jessica has the day off. Hope she's enjoying herself. I know I did all week leading up to Christmas. Fantastic Christmas with the family, as they all should be, and hopefully that's the same for you. Family from Louisiana came down. That's always special. We had some good food, good football, good festivities, good fun. And like I said, hopefully that was the same case for you. We're going to get to it today. A lot of football, as hey, you know, when there's a solo show with me, I'm going to talk a little sports, right? And we're in the peak of football season, whether that's college football or the playoff picture in the NFL. And my goodness, what games that we had. Games in particular. And I don't like this team, of course, and you all should know that with me being a Ravens fan. But that Pittsburgh versus Detroit game was one for the books. That game, it had implications. It mattered for both teams, you know. Putting Pittsburgh 2 games ahead of my Ravens. And so Pittsburgh would have to lose to Cleveland coming up. We would have to beat the Packers coming up. And we would have to beat Pittsburgh in our rematch in our last regular season game of the season. So tough road ahead for my Ravens. Pittsburgh, they take care of business against the Browns. That's all she wrote. Pittsburgh will win the division. And my heart will be hurt. Speaking of the Lions, if there is any Lions fans, you're pretty much out. Yeah. If not out. Losing last night on Christmas 10-23. Chiefs fans, goodbye. You've been out. You lost 20-13 against the Denver Broncos, 13-3. I think that's the first time in a while they've been 13-3. And all you Cowboy fans out there, got the dub against Washington. That's a Christmas dub, and that's a Thanksgiving dub for Dallas fans. So, if you will, for what it's worth, shout out to you. You're still 3 games behind the Eagles, and so the odds of you making the playoffs are still very slim. I probably won't happen. I think you guys are close to out as well. But we shall see. Still 2 weeks left and some things to play for. But what I want to hit on in particular, right, and that's going to shift us into college football. The playoffs, first round took place. We're going to go ahead and run down some scores. In that first round, that was December 19th and December 20th. The first game up was an unbelievable game. Oh, that was a good game. Roll Tide versus Boomer Sooner. Alabama versus Oklahoma. Alabama on top of Oklahoma, 34-24, going in to Oklahoma and beating the Sooners, and coming back from 17 zip. Alabama, Kalen DeBoer, Ryan Williams able to come in there, rally together, get some stops, get some tuds, make some kicks, and walk out of there and head on to the second round. And so just an unbelievable football game. Kept me alive. Kept me alive in that first round. I had Alabama winning that one, but it was a little scary at first. James Madison falling to Oregon, 51-34. Shout out to James Madison from the Sun Belt. Really looked good, and you know, for what it's worth, looked really good for what it's worth. I must say, Tulane falls to Ole Miss in a big fashion, 41-10. Ole Miss scored in 59 seconds. Boom, right down the field. I think it was 3 plays. Boom. Just like that. You blink and it was 7-zip. Ole Miss on top. Tulane put together a nice little drive at first. John Sumrall, head coach for Tulane, who just took the job to be the head coach for the University of Florida, was pretty aggressive in this game, and that's what you had to be. You had to be aggressive if you were Tulane. You know you had to score points against Ole Miss. I don't care if Lane Kiffin's on the sideline or not. You had to score points, and they tried. They tried their hardest. Just the speed of Ole Miss, the athletic ability of Ole Miss was just a little much for Tulane. But props to them. They put together some nice drives. Just couldn't finish. Tulane knew they had to finish drives, so going forward on fourth down a few times, trying to punch it in, trying to extend drives. That's what you had to do. You had to go out swinging. You couldn't be conservative against Ole Miss because you punt that ball 50 seconds later, they're in the end zone. So you might as well shoot for it if you were Tulane. So props to them, 41-10, they fall in that Miami and Texas A&M game. And that was the first game on Saturday. Whew, what a way to wake up. Oh, my goodness. What a way to wake up. Miami escapes Aggie Town, the 12th man, 10-3. What a way to wake up on a Saturday. 10-3 was the final in that one. A lot of people don't like those type of games. I love them. I love them. It was 3-3 heading to the fourth. 3-3 until a few minutes left in the. I love those type of games. It's just nail biters. You're just sitting there. Which defense is going to break? Which defense is going to make a mistake? Who's going to be out of alignment? You know, what small factor of error is going to take place that's going to open this scoreboard up, that's going to give the team an advantage. And then once we get it, that defense, all right, we're here. Let's continue to lock in. It was one of those games. Maybe I'm just a defensive guy, and I'm able to watch those games and really enjoy it. That's kind of how the scoreboard won't tell it. But that's kind of how Pittsburgh and Detroit had panned out, as I was alluding to at the beginning of the show. But A&M and Miami, that was a game. Oh, that was a game. That was a game, folks. Man, and that place was rocking. That place was rocking, and you felt it through the TV screen. I was watching the game Saturday morning, and I just had my regular TV on, regular volume on the TV. I said, this game, I got to turn on the sound bar. I need to feel like I'm there. I turned on that sound bar so quick. Man, my living room felt like 12 man. I was in it, I had A&M winning that game. I did. I had A&M going pretty far to the semis, to be honest. But hey, that's all she wrote for the Aggies. Okay, after a great season. At one point in the season, I thought A&M was the best team in the country. After beating Notre Dame, it reminded me of when Georgia went into South Bend and beat Notre Dame. I think that was the year after they lost to Bama in Atlanta on the Devontae Smith, Tua Tagovailoa, Hail Mary, if you will, 4th and 26. I think that what it was, the walk-off. I think that was after that year when they went to Notre Dame and came out on top and beat the Fighting Irish in Notre Dame. That you can say what you want about Notre Dame, but that is a program-defining win. That was a program-defining win for Georgia, and it was early, and they capitalized. It was kind of like a realization, hey, we're still that team. And I just felt like that was a big win for Texas A&M early in the season. It was an overtime win, tough, gritty win, and seasons are long. Seasons are long. And but hey, no knock to A&M. I mean, that was a dogfight win. That was a dogfight win for Miami. A fantastic game. But nevertheless, let's move on to the second round. In your Capital One Orange Bowl, you got Oregon, and Texas Tech. That almost threw Capital One Orange Bowl. You got Oregon. But Capital One Orange Bowl, you got Oregon and Texas Tech. That's a 4-5 matchup. In the Rose Bowl, you got Alabama, number 9 Alabama versus number 1 Indiana. We'll see what Indiana's made of. Signetti, let's see. right? In your All-State Sugar Bowl down the street in New Orleans, Louisiana, you got Ole Miss versus Georgia. Two SEC teams playing in SEC country. You know, that's where the SEC championship is played. So it's only fitting that that's the All-State Sugar Bowl. And then you got Miami versus Ohio State, a brand game. The U versus the OSU, right? That should be fun, or it might not be. But I know the build-up is two big-time names in college football battling it out. I think when it comes to names in college football, that's your matchup that just pops out. Like Ohio State, Miami. You go back to the championship game, and I don't necessarily recall it vividly, but Miami, Ohio State, when the flag was thrown and Miami thought they had won, and you know the flag was there, and it's in the 30 for 30 on the U 30 for 30. But that's what you think of, and that'll be played in Dallas at the Cotton Bowl. But that game, yeah, that should be a fun one. Oregon, Texas Tech. I picked Oregon. Alabama, Indiana. I picked Bama. Georgia, Ole Miss. Give me Georgia. And this is a reshuffle because I told you I picked Texas A&M. And I said I had them going far. I picked A&M over Ohio State. And I like Ohio State. That's one of, if there's three teams that I root for, it's Florida, it's Ohio State, and it's the Razorbacks. And so that's taking all biasness out of it. But I just letting you know how strong I felt about A&M as these brackets panned out. Even with them losing to Texas. Seasons are long, as I mentioned. But I had them beating Ohio State. But nevertheless, I think Miami, Ohio State, man, give me Ohio State. OHIO. Give me Ohio State. And with that, Ohio State versus Georgia is what it was. What that matchup and win will set up. Give me Georgia. I got Georgia winning it all. For those that don't know, so that'll be Bama and Oregon. Give me Bama. I got Bama, Georgia in the championship. And there's no knock to any team. But yeah, but that leads to this: the college football playoffs. And I hadn't been able to address this, but I want to. And that's why I brought up the NFL stuff and the kind of playoff picture there at first. All right. A lot of people don't like the playoff format. Not saying I do, not saying I don't. A lot of people don't like the fact that Tulane and James Madison made it in over Notre Dame, you know, and any other team. Let me just look at the AP poll right here really quick. Let me go to college football rankings, and I guarantee it's a team that a lot of others, you know, whether it's BYU, Texas, Vanderbilt, or whatever the case may be, yeah, I'm sure a lot of people would say, man, those teams should have made it above James Madison. Those teams should have made it above Tulane. I'm not sitting here and going to tell you you're wrong. I'm not sitting here going to tell you I disagree. You know, but what I'm going to tell you is the fact that that's the format. And the reason why I say that is you can cry and you can scream and you can say the format is wrong, things need to change, blase, blase, blase. You said the same thing when it was 4 teams in the playoffs. You said the same thing when it was just they picked the top 2 teams and it wasn't a playoff. You're not going to be satisfied. You're not going to be happy until there's consistency. That's just the bottom line. And what I mean by that is you tell me, and I'm sure there's some sports out there, but I'll just give you a few examples. You tell me where there's other sports that got it perfect. Let's start with the NBA, right? I can remember vividly where there were years, you know, it's East and West format. They pick 8 teams from the East and 8 teams from the West, and boom, they're in a bracket and they meet in the championship. You tell me if that's really defining the best team. It's the hardest tournament to win, in my opinion. You got 7-game series, but What I'm saying is the fact that I remember vividly there were some years that the Western Conference, you had to win like minimum 40 something games to even crack that 8th seed. The number 1 seed was winning like 60 games. But in that same year on the East side, you had teams that the East was weak. So teams could win 40 games and be a 4 seed. Where teams winning 40 games were the 8th seed. So it poses the question, is that really taking the 16 best teams when you're splitting it down the middle like that? Is it ranked properly? Just an example on a different level. You take the college, you take March Madness. You take March Madness where they pick the winner from the SWAC, winner from the Sun Belt, and they put them in. There's no way that you can tell me that you believe. Let's just hypothetically say I'm gonna just throw out a team that's not necessarily good in basketball right now. And I don't. This isn't the correct ranking. I don't know. I may be right. Who knows? But I'm just hypothetically saying you have a 7th ranked Georgia, 7th in the SEC, not overall. If Georgia is ranked 7th in the SEC, they're not making the tournament. But if UAPB wins the SWAC tournament, they make it into March Madness. There's no way that you can tell me that you believe that a 7th ranked SEC Georgia team is better than a UAPB team that wins the SWAC. No knock to UAPB at all. I'm just speaking facts here on what we all feel. There's no way that you will feel that way. Now, not saying it's a 1-game format. So not saying UAPB won't beat a 7th ranked SEC team in March Madness or on the regular season. It happens. It's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying if we're taking the best teams, this is another example. March Madness is another example of that's the format. Deal with it. And so that poses what I'm saying with the college football playoffs. You're not going to be happy until there is consistency. This is the format. Instead of crying about it over and over every single year, we need to expand it, we need this and we need that, blase, blase. If they're picking Tulane and James Madison to get in, then keep picking a Tulane and James Madison to get in, because we need consistency from the committee. Whatever it is that dictates the 12 teams, stick with it. That's the only thing that's wrong with the format. You look at the NFL. We can bring in the NFL into this as well. I mentioned the NBA. I mentioned March Madness, basketball, college basketball. Let's talk about the NFL, right? If you don't know the format, you got divisions, 4 divisions on each side, AFC, NFC. The winners of each division get a home playoff game. So the home playoff games right now, just for an example, the Carolina Panthers would get a home playoff game if it started right now with an 8-7 record. If they won their division. If it started right now, the Carolina Panthers would have a home playoff game when the San Francisco 49ers 11-4 and the Los Angeles Rams 11-4 would have to go on the road. You tell me if that's necessarily fair and if that's necessarily crediting and giving the right reward to the better team. I highly doubt it. I don't think so. An 11-4 team has to go on the road, while an 8-7 team, because they won their division, gets a home playoff game. Not saying it's fair, not saying I like it, not saying I don't like it, not saying it's wrong, not saying it's right. But what I can point to is the only fact that it is that is the format. Deal with it. Deal with it. I'm a Ravens fan, and I can say this truthfully. There is nothing in me this year. If we are able to, if the Steelers lose to the Browns and we win out, and and if we're able to win our division, there is nothing in me that believes that we deserve, right? If we're talking about better teams and all that type of stuff, the best team, make an example with college football, that we deserve the home playoff spot over the Chargers and the Bills. They're in a tougher division, right? They're in a tougher division. Chargers are in the same division with the Broncos, who got 13 wins. Bills are in the same division as the Patriots, who got 12 wins. But because they didn't win the division, they don't get home playoff games. Our division is not one of the best this year. Still, even if the Steelers win, even if we are able to win, nothing in me is saying that we are one of the best teams and deserve a home playoff game. But we won the division. That's the format. Sorry. And that's what the college football committee, playoff committee, has to deal with. Understand and stick with. They keep doing all this shuffling, and I know it's tough. It's tough in college football. That's the kryptonite to it. Because you have a situation to where there are so many teams and only 12 get in. So I'm justifying with the committee. Because in March Madness, there is a format. You win the championship, whether you're SWAC, Sun Belt, AAC, whatever it is, you get in. Right? Hoping for an upset, hoping for Cinderella. Got you. Yeah, there's a format there. And there's no... Now, there is a committee that has to determine, teams that get in and this and that, but it's not as tough as it is for the college football playoffs. Right? But because you still have teams that should we be in, or who was number one on the bracket, or who's the number one seed in college basketball. But as far as college football, you can pretty much kind of say it's a committee opinion. Committee opinion. And that's the tough part about it. There needs to be strict guidelines, a strict format. And whether that's allowing James Madison in and Tulane in, or whether that's leaving them out forever. Those type of schools. If that's what it is, then that's what it is. Stick with it. So every year, it doesn't feel like opinion. It doesn't feel, we think that this or that and this happened and this is what we think and feel. Y'all are 20-something. I don't know how many is on the committee. I think it's 12 or 8 or something. I don't know. But y'all are just a group of, and that's what it takes. I understand that. But it just seems like it's a lot of opinions and not a format. A format to where when consistency over years happen, the chatter, the anger, the frustration, the uncertainty, that this is BS, this is rigged, all of that goes out the door because you're sticking with the format. Because all you continue to say for years, picking the best teams. This should be the best teams. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. Tulane? That's one of the best teams in the country? No, it's not. They're not. Did they have a chance? Everybody has a chance. Everybody straps up their cleats. Everybody. Like I said, I'm not saying I like it or don't like it. But if there's a format, this is what it is, and I have no choice but to deal with it. We need something to deal with. Not uncertainty every single year from the committee. We think this, we think that. Oh, this was this. Huh? Like, just give us something that year after year, that's what it is. You can like it, you can not like it, but you know what to expect every single year. We don't know what to expect from the committee, especially after this year. At least with Boise last year, we had the Heisman Trophy candidate with Ashton Genty. We'll see. We'll see. Just a lot of uncertainty. I'll wrap it up on a happy note. Not necessarily happy because I was frustrated because I needed Pittsburgh to lose. Going back to that amazing. And this happened right before we stunk up the joint against the Patriots. Drake May. Whew. That was my first game watching the Patriots, the new Patriots, the good Patriots, the we're back Patriots, watching them from top to bottom, from kickoff to end, from kickoff to victory formation. That was my first one. Drake May is a stud. Yeah, I'm a believer, and I know my Ravens. We're not good on defense like our stereotype portrays us to be, but but Drake May is dangerous. Yeah, I can humbly believe that this will not just be, how quarterbacks had that breakout year and then they become human again, kind of like Chris Stroud, CJ Stroud, a few years back. CJ Stroud is a great quarterback, but I don't know if CJ Stroud is that quarterback we saw consistently. I think Drake May this year that we see, I think Drake May is this quarterback and will be for his career. Drake May is scary. Drake May is scary. The Patriots just may be completely back. And Mike Vrabel. You can say what you want about teams that, but that's coach of the year. To me, that's coach of the year. That's coach of the year. Let's go, Cleveland. I need you. I need you bad. Myles Garrett, 1 sack away from breaking the all-time sack record. I need you. I need you to be all on Aaron Rodgers. I need you to be all on A-Rod. Come on, Cleveland. Come on. Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy New Year if you don't watch till then. Football is amazing. Y'all have a good one. Great weekend. God bless. Good. Y'all, my voice has been cracking
It's
for the past 3 weeks.
Oh, no.
Good
3
morning,
weeks.
everyone. Yes, it's crazy.
That is crazy.
I don't understand it. Since December 12th? I remember because it was
Is that 3 weeks?
something like that. Is it not?
Who knows?
I don't know.
I don't even know what day it is. With Christmas falling in the
Right?
middle of the week, someone was like, "It's Friday." I was like, "There's no way."
Yeah. It's throwing me off for sure. Did you guys have a great Christmas?
I did have
Yeah.
a good Christmas.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
It was a good Christmas. What did you guys do?
What did we do? I'll let Madison go first.
Well, no, it was your first Christmas with your new baby, right?
It was.
Oh, that's so
I
exciting.
want to know about that.
Technically second, but she was
Itty bitty.
15 days old. The last one. So she was energetic. She's getting better at opening gifts.
Okay.
So she had a 2 for this month because Her birthday is the 10th. So she's getting equipped with the ripping the paper and all that. But it was fun times. Family came down from Louisiana. Good food, good football, good family. And she really enjoyed herself. She really did. Yeah. The most proud I am of her throughout this whole Christmas shindig is the fact that she's very disciplined with our tree. Yeah.
Really?
Don't go pulling ornaments, girl.
Okay.
Yeah. I had to teach her young.
Yeah.
She respects it, huh?
No
She
baby
respects
gate
the
around
tree.
the
I love
tree.
that.
Exactly.
Okay.
A quick does the trick.
Hey.
She knows what
Man,
means.
she just
Well,
listens. That's
We
good.
spent Christmas with a new puppy,
Mm.
and the ad works really well. Except
Okay.
it's a newspaper rolled up,
Uh-huh.
and it's a no. And if it's not followed the first time,
Get
Get
it.
that newspaper.
She had to
Ah.
learn real quick. But
Nothing.
hey, Christmas Day, she did not touch that tree.
Nothing wrong with discipline.
Not at all. But she loved Christmas. We got her a Chewy baton,
Okay.
a little purse with, looks like Louis Vuitton, but she held it literally perfectly. She had the little strap in her mouth. She's walking around. She's a little cockapoo. So she's like 8 pounds. She went to the vet for the first time Monday, I think. 8 pounds. Little fluff ball is what
Beautiful.
she is.
Beautiful.
So
My
cute.
dog Star, obsessed. Now it makes me actually want a puppy. This puppy was for my mom for Christmas.
Aw.
And so, little early Christmas present, but she was precious. She took some wrapping paper. We let her have that while we opened presents, and she was not a problem. She was happy and content with that one piece
Just
of wrapping
eating the
paper
wrapping
the
paper.
entire time. She didn't eat it, but she loved the sound that it made, the little like crinkling.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, worked out great.
You didn't
Good
have to
little
watch to see
Christmas
if she
with
was
Mom and Dad.
swallowing it.
Yeah, thankfully
That's what my
not.
dog was doing.
Thankfully
during
not.
Christmas.
That's what you were dealing with.
That's what my dog, yeah.
Eh.
Yeah. Well, and we would keep everything away and like higher up because he's also
Yeah.
like, he's an adult, but he's 14 pounds. So he doesn't realize he can jump up on things, even though he can go upstairs. We haven't figured out down the stairs. But so we keep everything on the couch, but he still manages to sneak something. So, we're paying attention, doing all the other things, opening presents, and you look over and he is eating paper.
Uh-oh.
How did you get that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did y'all see the TikTok? It was like you own a mini Dawson hound, and it was like the puppy gate or like a baby gate, and the little Dawson was like reaching through the fence trying to get the presents.
No.
It was the cutest thing. Y'all are gonna have to look it up on TikTok. But I saw it like all Christmas. I was like, man.
That sounds cute.
One of the gifts that my household is begging for is a dog.
Oh.
I have to.
I never grew up with a dog, so I'm
Really?
just yeah.
Did you have cats?
Nothing.
No
Nothing.
pets.
No pets.
Fish?
What kind?
Nothing.
No
What
pets.
kind of dog are you thinking? Or let's rephrase. What kind of dog is Shelby thinking?
I forgot
for
the name of
family? Harry. Not good.
Is it a large dog, medium dog, small
I
dog?
think it's fairly small, but
All
not
right.
completely small. You
Not
said
like Chihuahua size.
how big is that?
like 5
The
pounds.
size of the mic?
Smaller than that.
If you
Small.
turned it sideways.
yeah.
That would be
Yeah,
about
if
the
it
size.
stood up.
I think a little bigger.
A little bigger than that.
Yeah. We don't want too small. I can go without.
Sad.
Yeah, man. I just never grew up
Not
with
a dog. Yeah, I get it. If you didn't grow up with
okay.
dogs, then
You
I feel
know.
like it would be a hard thing to kind of get used to.
Right.
I don't know.
The thing is the response. I'll be happy with the dog. The thing is, I'll just be honest. I don't trust that the responsibility is not going to be thrown over to me.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah. That's always how it happens. So I feel like one party is the full bearer of taking the dog out every few hours. Because if you get a tiny dog too,
Yeah.
they have a tiny bladder, so they've got to go outside all the time.
And the little
Finnegan,
puppies. I mean, they gotta go.
yeah, a lot. Finnegan had to go outside every hour. He still has to go outside very often. For an adult, it's a lot. So we still have pee pads, even
Yeah.
though he's going to be 4 in April. But
Mine's 12.
it is a lot. And they're expensive.
Still,
Oh.
No, she's good.
Huh?
She'll hold it all 8 hours. She's got a potty pad. She never uses that sucker. She will hold it.
Wow.
I'm impressed. I love it.
That's
I'm having
awesome.
to be so honest with you. I love it.
I'll wait. That's what she said.
She holds it.
So I know better.
She sleeps at this point like all day. When I'm gone, She's like, praise the Lord.
Yeah, I get a break
Praise
from this
the
one.
Lord.
Yeah.
I get to take a nap.
Ooh, she's
Well, and that's a
finally gone.
positive thing. I mean, I read something that dogs need like 16 hours of sleep a day or something
Oh, my
wild,
Lord.
like way more than a human.
Okay.
So
Wow.
it's
Well.
okay if they sleep all the time. I mean, I used to get mad at my dog, like he would fall asleep. Be like, you can't sleep. You're not going to sleep tonight.
Yeah.
But they
they
can
do.
sleep. They'll sleep tonight. They'll sleep whenever.
Interesting.
I'm dealing with my own pet child, so that adds to it.
Yeah, you guys have your hands full already. Let's add a puppy to that. Why
Like,
not?
come on, you see what I'm thinking?
Oh, it's stressful. And there's always like a moment.
But it's so fun.
It's so fun. But then there's
Think
that
of
moment.
the cute pictures, Gary.
Yeah, there's so many cute pictures with the baby and a puppy.
Now she loves dogs.
Think of
she
Easter.
does.
You wouldn't have to have the Easter bunny because you could just have the little puppy sitting next to her.
Yeah.
Little basket.
Put like little bunny ears on the puppy.
That did it.
Sad.
Okay, I want to know Christmas traditions.
Uh-huh.
Do y'all have any? Did you make any new ones this year?
No,
No.
we didn't. We didn't make any new ones. I mean, we do the usual. We do midnight open gifts.
Okay.
That's the Christmas Eve. Do games and all of that. I guess that's our tradition, but nothing really stand out. We did take pictures.
Well, there
We
you
did
go.
take pictures.
Oh, that's sweet.
They look good. They look good. We did good. We did denim and white.
Oh,
Yeah.
what a mix. That sounds good.
It does. Jenna, any
Sounds
traditions?
snazzy. If I'm home, there's traditions. It's a little hard. This was the first Christmas that I wasn't with my family, so it was hard just, not being away or being away from all of that. But then also forcing myself to be the person, like usually your parents or someone else in your life is the one that creates the Christmas magic.
Yeah.
Right.
And I decided that I was just going to do it. I'm going to make everything. I made a whole big Christmas dinner. I don't know why I did that because we have leftovers coming out of our years, the two of us. It'll be
That's
great
the
though.
Best. Like
We don't have to cook
eating
for a long time.
leftovers after. Oh, Mom
How-
sent me home with some.
How long
Nice.
should you keep leftovers?
Well, it depends on what you made.
True.
Okay.
So, like, I have ham. We're a ham on Christmas because we do turkey on Thanksgiving. So I've got like ham. We made sweet potato casserole, green bean casserole. Those probably are only like a 3-day.
Okay.
But like fruit salad, you can get by a week with that.
Got you.
Yeah.
Biscuits and chocolate gravy from Christmas morning breakfast, about a week.
I've
Till
done
your
that.
biscuits go stale.
Did you know that, going off subject real quick, but I saw something, they like most famous food from each state, the chocolate gravy was the Arkansas thing.
Yes.
Really?
It's
Never
so
had it.
good.
It is
Very.
good. It
Never
looks
had
like
it.
it would be interesting,
Isn't
but
there
it's
a full,
good.
like kitchen in the style show?
Oh,
You gonna go with
yeah.
it?
We should go make
we
stuff
should go
in there.
make some.
So,
we
like,
really
There's a full
should.
kitchen in the
You don't
style
ha-
show.
I don't know. Is there?
I've never been in there.
I haven't
I
either.
think it's like prop.
They keep the door locked.
Oh.
Dang.
Sad.
Oh, no,
I'll
no.
have to bring. Listen, do you work next week?
I do.
Morning show.
Yeah.
I'll be
We should have
back
a
on the
cooking
morning
show.
show. So maybe I'll bring some biscuits and chocolate gravy.
You working New Year's?
I work New Year's.
Same here. Got you.
Okay.
We'll bring it in together.
Nice. I work
you,
New Year's
You bring
Eve,
the biscuits. I'll bring the chocolate gravy. Okay?
I'll bring the biscuits.
and I'll appear. I will appear. I will taste test and make sure that none of it's poisonous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I promise it won't be. I promise. Maybe for maybe the puppy. I mean, the puppy can't have that.
No,
but-
that would be bad.
Yeah.
So is it just? I'm sure it's not just melted chocolate, but what is it? Like,
It's like milk, flour, cocoa powder, all
Okay.
just kind of whipped together,
I just know.
slowly cooked over the.
And it's
so-
super sweet.
Yeah, it's sweet.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it depends on how much sugar you add. If you want it to be like dark chocolatey, obviously you don't add a ton of sugar. But I like milk chocolate, so I have
Same.
some sugar in there.
Was that something that you had before moving to Arkansas?
Yeah,
Okay.
but that's because I've lived in the South now for like a decade.
That's right.
Yeah.
But
That's right.
in Ohio, no, we do not have chocolate gravy there. I
Do y'all
moved to
have sweet
Oklahoma. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's like normal everywhere. I think it's a bigger thing in the South, but you can go anywhere in the North and say you want a sweet tea and they will bring you a sweet tea.
Okay.
I think it's just normalized now that everyone knows what it is. But yeah, I had never heard of chocolate gravy. I moved to Oklahoma. There were so many things.
I just 100% got Ohio and Iowa mixed up. My friend is
Oh, man.
in school at Iowa. She can't get sweet tea. She's home for Christmas, and everywhere we go, she's like, sweet tea. We'll drink nothing else
craving it.
because
In
she
Iowa,
cannot
there's
have
none?
sweet. No, she can't get it anywhere. She can do simple syrup like from a bar and mix it into unsweet tea, but kind of like Minnesota, Wisconsin. I remember like little, I would go visit my grandparents. They would look at me like I was crazy. I was little, so I didn't understand. Like they didn't have sweet tea. It's not a thing.
Wow.
That's wild.
I know.
Wow.
It's a thing in Ohio. It's a
Oh,
thing in
okay.
Indiana, Illinois.
So y'all are normal.
I think so.
Clearly up there is
so-
not normal because they don't have sweet tea.
The accents are different too. They sound always. I'll do the accent, but don't make fun of me. It's like "a dare, I dare, oh dare." Like that's the Wisconsin accent.
Is that what it is?
"A dare, I dare, oh dare."
Understood.
Yeah,
I went to Baltimore and T. You ever been to Baltimore?
yeah.
T-U.
Two.
Yeah, that's so weird.
I
That
can't
was
do
weird.
it.
I was trying to do it. They were like, "You're not from here, are you?" They bust
You're
me
like,
out.
sorry.
I'm like, no.
Literally.
I'm trying to fit in. Trying to fit in. I'm a Ravens fan. Trying to fit in, folks.
Right. That's always a compliment when you're going on vacation and someone's like, "Do you live here?" And you're like, "Yes."
Yes, absolutely.
I know it all.
I'm up with the standard.
Right.
Skyline chili.
Love Skyline. Have you guys had Skyline?
Nah.
What?
Oh, we gotta break it to her.
Okay.
I love me some
I
chili.
found something out about that though, but I'll let you go.
What
Go
did you
ahead.
find out about it?
Pat told me that. So I thought Skyline chili was noodles, the chili, and the cheese.
It is.
Noodles.
Like the full that dish is Skyline chili.
That's called a three-way.
So what is Skyline chili? Only the chili.
The chili. But it's more of like you don't eat a bowl of Skyline chili, like just the chili. You put it on something. So you either have
It's like a flavor, right?
yeah, it's like a sauce.
That's what I.
What?
I thought Skyline chili was the dish with the
Yeah.
noodles, but that's
Called a three-way. You can
Gotcha.
add
People
different
put
things and it's a
noodles in
four-way or
chili?
five-way. It's
Exactly.
spaghetti noodles, chili, but it's not like chili you're thinking of. It's so it doesn't have beans.
I'm gonna
It's
show you
more
a
of like
picture.
Yeah, I
a
need a picture of
cinnamony, like
Cinnamon
exactly.
chili.
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
hard to describe. It's still savory, like it's not sweet.
Okay.
It's just not like it doesn't have all of that tomato flavor that like bowl chili would have. And then you put a
It
lot
sounds
of
like
cheddar
I would
cheese
order
on
it
top
and
of
be
it.
very disappointed in what I'm getting.
It's really good. You got to have it once, but it's going to destroy your stomach.
That's what I was. Are you ready?
Oh,
Yeah, that's
oh my gosh!
yeah.
It looks
if you were,
wild.
Like lactose intolerant, you would be dead.
Oh yeah, the cheese is like everything. And then you add hot sauce to it. You add
I
oyster
don't care
crackers if
y'all
you
see
want.
it. That's terrible.
Yeah, you got to try it at least once. I made
I'm
my
in
fiance
shock.
try it. We went to a wedding in Cincinnati in October, and we had to go to a Skyline, and he liked it. But I made him try the three-way. You could get a four-way or a five-way. That just means you're adding onions or beans on top of it.
Is this in Baltimore?
No,
this is Cincinnati.
It's a
It's an
Cincinnati
Ohio
thing.
thing. Okay.
Yeah.
But I think he would have liked it better if it was like Coney dogs. I think that's the way that everyone would like it, like best to try
Okay.
it first because it's normal. It's just a chili dog.
Yeah.
So y'all
Without
do
the
put that
beans.
chili on hot dogs.
Oh yeah, that's the other way you can get it.
So is that the primary chili?
Not really. That's the topping chili. I mean, my mom still makes regular chili, not
That's-
the,
that's-
You know
the
what's
Skyline
really
part.
good is white chili. I had that recently.
White chili is good.
So good. It's with chicken
Yeah,
instead of beef.
I do
Yeah.
like white chili.
Yeah.
Don't have it often, but I
No,
do like white chili.
I just wanted something different the other day, and back when it was cold, you know,
Mm, back-
elephant in
way
the
back
room.
when, yeah.
It's not cold, and it's Christmas, day after
know.
Christmas. But yeah, pulled out the good old crock pot and threw some chicken and
There it
beans
is.
and
Yeah,
all the things. in
there it
there.
is.
It
There
is good. When the crock pot's out, you know it's going to be great. And you
Yeah.
have food for forever.
Yeah.
So it's great too.
Yeah.
If you can't cook with a crock pot,
You can cook anything.
No, it's too easy. You just put it in there and walk away.
yeah. If you can't cook with a crock pot, I doubt you can boil water.
Yeah. And that would be a problem.
You know,
Like if you're an adult and you can't do that. I'm
that's tough
sorry.
living. Yeah. You said you cooked
Bring back cooking
for
classes.
Christmas, but you said you shouldn't have done that. What did you make?
Oh, I made too big of a menu for me and my
It's too
fiance.
much, okay.
And that's it. I didn't make the ham. We got the ham. I made sweet potato casserole, garlic green beans, roasted maple carrots, mashed potatoes, white gravy. I made
Mashed
rolls.
potatoes and the sweet potatoes.
Yeah, we decided to have both.
Hey.
Unhealthy.
Hey,
It's fine.
Hey,
Christmas.
can't decide sometimes.
Right? I made 5 different kinds of cookies.
there you go.
Work out after the new year.
Might as
Yeah,
well.
exactly. I said Christmas calories don't count.
No,
That's what I've been going with. I
They
think
don't.
it'll come to
They
bite me in
really
the butt.
don't. They really don't. But they
Yeah.
do in a way.
I know.
In a way.
Once you get to like January 3rd, you're like, oh, what have I done?
Facts. Man, I stepped on the scale. 230 is my like, hey, you gotta, what you doing? That's my, everybody got their limit.
Yeah.
Yeah, 235. I surpassed it. And so past the limit. Never reached the limit because I'm always ahead of the limit. But now I'm 5 pounds over the limit.
That's just what the holidays does. You're supposed to enjoy it. This is the
Yeah.
hard part. Especially
Well,
when
and
your
it's-
family's just pushing all the good food on you
Yeah.
and you're like, okay.
It's really bad because, I mean, you have Thanksgiving. Okay,
Yeah.
you get your turkey. You get all of your sides there. You get your pies. You have Christmas. You eat your cookies. You eat all the sides there that are carb packed. Then you have New Year's. Because I don't know about y'all, but we have to do the purple whole peas.
Oh, yeah.
All those things.
That's good. That set you
Bring
up for the
good
year.
Yeah.
You know about that?
I mean, you don't need
Yeah.
a
I don't know.
carb the whole month of January.
Yeah.
After all of that.
Especially, and my birthday's in January too, so just
Oh.
add on to that.
Yeah.
We're in
At
February.
least we
Yeah,
have
too.
a month in January and a little bit before we get to Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Any big plans for V-Day?
I
Probably
don't
be
think
here.
so.
Oh, y'all have already reached the max plans of engagements and stuff. Are you engaged?
No.
Well, I'm sorry.
I don't
Seems
even
like,
have a
what?
boyfriend. I don't know what you're talking about.
I am engaged.
He long out there somewhere,
Maybe I got a vision.
piddling around.
Ooh.
I had my Raven Simone moment.
Yeah, you're seeing something.
I
Something
can
in the
see.
future. What is it that she does when she gets a vision? I haven't seen that So Raven forever.
I haven't either.
Yeah, you're right. It
She like see it. Yeah.
like goes through the
Days
tunnels,
is
like-
off.
Yeah. Days is off.
That man is dazing somewhere.
You saw it,
well
yeah.
out
yeah,
there.
I see it though. I see it. It's right there.
Do you have any big plans for Valentine's Day?
Nah.
You should.
I should, huh? We're going to New York in March.
Oh, that's fun.
If I can get off. Maybe I booked the flights premature.
I mean, hey, we can't. I don't think we can submit yet for
Exactly.
2026. So
We can't.
I don't
It's next
know.
week.
I don't know.
How does like 3 members of the storm team already have vacations for January booked then?
Oh, I don't know.
They didn't tell you the
Well,
secret.
We'll book
Well,
it.
granted, we just go
Book
through
it, just
Joel.
go.
So
It's
I
booked.
think it's different.
I'll be here. You
It's
know,
booked.
I'll fill in for
Fill
whoever.
in for me.
There you
Thank
go.
Appreciate that. Thank you very much. I'm gonna need that. Maybe. Well, yeah. So New Year's, do y'all do New Year's kind of big, or is it just kind of a Happy New Year and you're going about your day? I don't really do anything for New Year's.
It depends. Some
Yeah.
years it's a large event,
Yeah.
and other years I feel like it's chill. I spent one New Year's alone when I was in Myrtle Beach before Mason had like flown out to live there with me.
Gotcha.
And that was kind of sad, but it wasn't horrible. It was just like a little weird because it was just me and my dog, and I was like, "It's 2026," and he's just
Yeah.
looking at me like,
Okay,
you know,
Mom.
whatever. You're supposed to eat the 11 grapes, whatever, in a really short period of time.
Yeah, I found that out last year. The 11 did you eat them under the table?
Under the table.
See,
I thought that was only if you were looking for a relationship in the new year.
I thought it was for good things in the
were
year.
they single?
Peas are for
I think they
good
were
things.
single. No, I
Yeah, but you're
just
supposed to
found
eat them in
It's
like the first
financial.
30 seconds of the year.
Like
You got to like inhale these grapes.
my two friends,
Sounds like
I heard
hard.
about the grapes.
It's
'cause
kind of hard.
My
It
lady
seems
told
easy,
me
but
about
it's
the
hard.
grapes, and then they came with their grapes, but they ate them under the table.
Yeah, you got to eat them under the table.
I
That's
thought
what
it
I've
was just-
always been told.
Regular. Well, I was doing it wrong. And I also thought it was
You
for
ate
like
12
happiness.
grapes for no
I've been with
reason.
Mason for forever, so I don't know what I thought that was doing then. I don't know.
The purple peas are the
It's
black
like
eyed
to
peas.
bring like prosperity
Okay.
and things like that to the new year.
Do you eat a green
A green
Green.
cabbage, yeah,
for money?
Mhm.
Do you eat something gold?
gold.
Like-
Well, I mean, we do typically have cornbread. I would say
Okay.
that's
That's
That's gold.
Apparently, that's for like something. We either do cornbread or fried chicken.
There you go.
Nice.
That's
There
our
you go.
goal.
That
we
sounds
we
good.
do
yeah.
like Cornish hens. I feel like that's our typical like go-to like chicken.
Got you.
Oven roasted chicken. I love a good lemon chicken.
That sounds good.
Can't beat lemon. I love lemon.
I do too.
And I'm planning on caviar this year.
Oh,
Excited about it. Exactly.
Yeah.
A little bump.
Yeah.
I don't know why the caviar bump is circulating everywhere. I feel like I gotta have like
haven't seen
little accoutrements with it.
Okay.
I've never done the bump.
Have you ever had caviar?
I think, but
I
it
had,
was
like,
like
sushi
just on
And
something.
oysters.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
like just
love
on.
sushi. So
I don't.
sometimes
You would like caviar. Do you like salty things?
Harry, I can't talk
Yeah.
to you right
You
now.
guys would like caviar. If you don't think about it being
Yeah.
like fish eggs, it's great. It with like creme fraiche and like a potato chip,
Yeah.
you would like it.
Do you like oysters?
Cooked.
So you don't eat raw
Well,
oysters.
I haven't tried the raw. Don't think I will.
Do you like
You need to
horseradish?
try the raw.
I
I think you would like it because
It's
you can
better-
kind of just make it taste like horseradish, cocktail sauce, and lemon.
Yeah, that's what you get your batch of, half-shelled oysters. You squeeze the lemon on them.
Mm-hmm.
Take a cracker, put the oyster on it, a little cocktail sauce, little horseradish. Sometimes some caviar, depending on where you're at.
This the thing
Pop it in.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
because
Yummy.
I heard
You gotta
that,
dress it. You can't just eat it raw.
that's
Unless
the
it's a
thing.
really good oyster. If
Yeah.
they're from like
In-
very cold waters and
In
they're tiny
Baltimore,
oysters,
for example.
See, I know you're supposed to
not cold
squeeze the
enough.
lemon and all that, but it's like the people that I see or on Food Network or whatever, they don't chew the raw. They just kind
No,
of like
swallow
you
it.
just kind of like little bitty like chomp chomp and then you swallow.
like food shouldn't be treated like a shot,
But you can get it in a shot. That's why they have oyster shooters.
which is true.
Those
I just-
are dangerous. I do like an
I'm just
oyster
wasting
shooter.
my money if I'm getting a shot of oyster.
Yeah, but it's a feeling. I don't know how to describe it. Oysters
I
are like my
know.
favorite food.
Isn't it like
Same.
something tingly?
Not
Tingly.
not really.
I'm just telling you what I be hearing.
I don't know how to describe it.
You need to eat an oyster.
you gotta try it. You gotta
Them
have
rock-
a.
I can
went
get
to
down with the
Baltimore.
Rockefellers.
You went to
Rockefeller
Baltimore
is
and
good.
didn't even get raw oysters?
No,
Gary, that's like the best place that I've ever had oysters, I think.
I got some soft shell crab.
That's the
That's
place
good.
to get it. That's
You know?
fair.
I got that. I heard about that.
Yeah. If you ever go to like what is it, Prince Island in Canada, those are like some of the best. Wellfleet in Massachusetts, those are the best
Yeah.
oysters. I can't think of, but those are my two favorite oyster spots.
Did y'all eat any chitlins this year?
I did not.
Any what?
Chitlins.
What is that?
You don't know
I'm
what
sorry.
chitlins are?
I'm probably mispronouncing them. Chitterlings. Did you eat any of those?
What is that?
Oh, you like chitlins?
They're okay.
I don't like them.
Is this a chicken?
I don't know how you don't know what these are.
Confused.
What do you
I
think
don't have
chitlins
my
are?
phone in here either to like Google this. I think it's chicken. Chicklins? Chicken.
I'm clipping this.
I'll be on TikTok later,
Doing my
y'all.
thing with this one. Chitlins. They're pig intestines.
Oh,
And
Ew.
They're
yeah.
why would you eat that? Why would you want
an
to eat that?
acquired taste. If they're done well, then they're okay.
I don't really eat a lot of pig anything. I'm not a big like bacon.
Girl, you're in
pork.
Arkansas.
My bacon has to be like almost like I want it
Burnt.
crisp. I want it to crunch.
You had chitlins in Ohio or in the South?
In the South.
Wow.
We don't have that in Ohio.
Were you like on a story and they were like, "We're gonna make them," or you knew someone that like made them?
I think I was at a restaurant and I
Ah.
saw them on the menu and I was with a bunch of kids from Texas and Oklahoma and they wanted me to try them. Same way that I've tried gizzards and like all a bunch of different
Yeah.
things. Or like I didn't know that chicken fried steak was a thing till I moved to, the
I
South.
like chicken fried steak.
Love
You
chicken
had
fried
gizzards?
steak.
No,
Liver.
Liver's pretty good. Liver pate, pretty good.
I'm really picky, y'all. Other than when it comes to apparently sushi and oysters.
Which are like things picky people hate.
Yeah.
I feel like you just got to branch out and
No,
you would
listen,
like
y'all.
it.
I'm so reverse. I did not drink soda as a kid. I would cry if I got McDonald's. I did not
You
want
cry?
Still,
My Lord.
I don't like McDonald's to this day.
What?
Now I'll do Wendy's. I'll do Wendy's. I'll do Sonic. I'll do me and McDonald, I think it was the clown. I'm terrified of clowns. So, like, you know, when we were
It was
little.
Ronald.
No, when we were little, you know, there were those commercials and it was
Ronald.
like Ronald McDonald and it
He
terrified
would pop
me.
up.
So
He
I
would
am
just
like, maybe
appear.
that is
He
what
would
scarred
pop
me
up.
from McDonald's. But
I don't want to go to the
didn't
Ronald
like-
McDonald house.
That's so funny. You would cry when you get McDonald's. Not the McDonald's.
I didn't even want to pull into the parking lot.
Man,
I think it was the clown fear, honestly.
Man.
that's understandable.
If you went to Wendy's and Sonic and stuff, then I feel like it's similar. It's still greasy fast
Yeah.
food.
no
Yeah.
clown though.
No clown.
You got a girl with pigtails instead.
So the chitlins.
I love how this convo started with like Christmas food. And here we are.
I think we're hungry.
How did they smell?
I am hungry.
They smelled all right.
No.
Okay. And this was at a restaurant.
Yeah.
Have you ever reordered them?
No.
So one time, then,
Yeah. I decided they were okay. They really weren't as bad as I thought they would be.
like advertised. Yeah.
But yeah.
I've still never tried them.
What is it like
Really?
if you could
Well, the thing
compare
is,
it? What would you compare it to?
I would,
Like on taste?
I would say, you know how
don't
bacon
know what I
is.
would compare it
Like,
to.
let's just bacon only cooked for 20 seconds.
Oh no.
Like texture wise.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
You
I
know-
can't think of anything else. Or like maybe like pork belly done really incorrectly.
and it yeah.
It's like
Y'all
just
aren't
like kind of
selling
like
it for me.
no,
gummy.
it's
You're not going to
sell.
be sold on it.